eyes darted to appraise her. "You a bill collector?" "Rebecca Hollis, from the Tynan Foundation. Abigail Tynan booked us a flight on the mail run to San Francisco," she added, since the man looked blank. "We are a bit early, but if you could just direct me to Mr. Stillman, I can let him know we're here." "Captain Stillman." "Okay, Captain Stillman." The man dragged his feet from the desk, stood and stretched, which had the effect of making his shirt collar poke up like limp flags from beneath the crew neck of a British commando sweater. When he came out of the stretch, the gleam in his eye was still guarded. "You're looking at him, and I'm not." "But," Rebecca began. She caught herself before she blurted that he couldn't possibly be the pilot. She took a step back. Standing, the man was taller than she'd supposed, and given the slothful way his clothes hung on his frame, he appeared even more disreputable. The kind of man one either crossed the street to avoid, or, if one were kind, dropped a quarter into his cup. "You're not what?" she said, in no mood for benevolence, telling herself she'd misunderstood him. "Not expecting you." "You can't be Captain Stillman, then. I assure you, we are expected." She was in no humor for charades. She'd spent the better part of last evening packing, managing only several hours' rest before she'd had to roust the children from their beds, after which she'd spent a tension-filled 90 minutes on slick and unsafe roads to reach the airfield on time. "You hard of hearing or something? I'm Stillman." Irritably so. There was only the woman, but she was talking in plurals. "We? Who's we?" he demanded. Rebecca answered his hostility with what she considered to be more pleasantness than the situation required. "Myself and the children. From the foundation? The foundling home." "Children?" Parnell yanked a clipboard from the wall behind him, flipping rapidly through it. "I got a group of social workers booked. Going to a convention." "I'm the social worker." "There's 6 of you." "One of me, 5 children." "I'm sure Abigail didn't say we were all social workers," ventured Rebecca. But she knew in her heart that the Foundation's director had probably misled the man with her use of sly and creative dialogue. When it came to bargaining, creative dialogue was Abigail Tynan's stock in trade. But bargaining with the likes of Stillman? Yes, Abigail would do that too. She'd often said she'd bargain with the devil if it meant something good for the youngsters in her care. She watched Parnell Stillman consult his notes. "Abigail said important personages, big favor, cheap price. I remember now." The old biddy had also reminded Parnell of her association with Uncle Henry. "I wrote it down." "Well, that's us," Rebecca said airily, offering a weak smile. "Forget it. I'm not hauling you. That's final. No women or children. They make too much fuss. Everybody this side of the Continental Divide knows it. I don't even like being nice to women and children. Makes my stomach hurt. You can just take yourself out of here. Tell Abigail the deal's off." It was just the out Rebecca was looking for. Now she could return to the Foundation and tell Abigail an honest truth. They'd been turned away, bumped from the flight. On the other hand, she thought indignantly, the pilot was being underhanded, unfair, and rude. It made her mad. "I will not take myself out of here. You've been paid. You agreed." She hoped the check Abigail had sent hadn't bounced. Otherwise, "I'll have my accountant send the Foundation a refund." There was something in the way he said, "my accountant." Rebecca eyed the stack of unopened mail on the desk, the disarray of paper in the in-out basket, all of which was layered with undisturbed dust. "Accountant my foot," she thought. His tone held the same touch of superfluity that Abigail Tynan used in promising payments when she knew very well that the Foundation's bank account was overdrawn. Rebecca knew just how to counter the pilot's maneuver. "I'm afraid that won't do," she said. "We must have the refund at once, in cash, so we can make other arrangements. It's urgent that we get to San Francisco." "Can't. It's against my policy to give cash refunds. Besides, I don't keep cash on hand. Too dangerous. I might get robbed." "You must not worry about getting robbed too much," Rebecca cooed, skepticism in full flower. "The gate at the entrance was open. Your doors were unlocked. There's a plane sitting on the runway with no attendants that I could see. Security appears awfully lax. How many times have you been held up?" Parnell scowled.